What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy Enlightened Luciferian Prince, and I'm coming at you today with another video. I'm cranking these videos out pretty often because I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm getting back to the familiarity with just spewing out this information to you as fast as I can. I know in my last video I was speaking about the next video, which would be attorneys. And the thing I want people to really understand is that, especially now, more than the time today, these are the legal forces that are basically maneuvering and manipulating the processes in which to hijack the property, so to speak, of the people who reside on the continent we commonly call America. And this is realistic, because what I'm going to present to you today is factual. It's not my conjecture, and yes, they may not like it. So lawyers, coffee to the left. The fact of attorney, counselor, lawyer, or esquire is a real touchy subject. If you look at the legal definition of all of those names, they're very different. But attorney, so to speak, in regards to property, is the sole specific intent is to take the property and to turn it over, to turn the property over to the state. And whether it's a legal process, whether it's criminal charges, whether it's, foreclosures I just spoke about, whatever it is, these people will always come to you in a contractual form to make you believe that they can legally help you do something, but they're really not. But I have the uncontrovertible proof that what I'm getting ready to say, I can probably assure you, is probably not even spoken about on any other channel on YouTube. I can probably assure you that. It might not be certain, but I can probably assure you that. And for their sake, for what I'm getting ready to say, they may not like it. And it doesn't matter, because when you deal with these processes, you are your own power of attorney, which most people will learn at a later time. And this is the reason why I enable people to take responsibility of their own legal affairs. This is why I do this, because I do it. And as I said before, I would never advise somebody something I wouldn't do myself. Now, here's the proof, right? The uncontrovertible, undeniable, irrefutable proof comes from a legal encyclopedia called Corpus Juris Secundum, Volume 7, Section 3 and 4. It says, the privileges attendant to being licensed to practice as an attorney at law have concomitant obligations, including a fundamental public duty to assist the courts in the administration of law and resolution of legal controversies. An attorney acts not only as a client's representative, but also as an officer of the court, and accordingly has a duty to serve both masters. As an officer of the court, an attorney's obligation to the courts and to the public is as significant as his or her obligation to clients. Thus, an attorney occupies a dual position, which imposes dual obligations. The attorney's first duty is first to the court and the public, not to the client. And wherever the duties to his client conflict with those he owes as an officer of the court in the administration of justice, the former must yield to the latter. Let that sink in. So, what does that say? The first duty, I don't care if you hire a lawyer or not, their duty is to the court. When you pay $10,000, for a lawyer for whatever case, and you pay $20,000 for representation, it doesn't matter. Their representation, their loyalty, their fealty resides with the administration of the legal system, not you. And you haven't been told this before, but you have been told today. You've been informed. You've been told. Yes, this is real. This is not my own conjecture. This is real. This is real. This is facts. This is from their own encyclopedia, not to the client. So, in short, it's just like if you have a criminal case and they say, hey, here's a public pretender, right? Here you go, right? Or they say, would you like to purchase an attorney? You want to like buy an attorney? Can you afford an attorney? It doesn't matter, because whether you get a public defender, not private, not personal, but public defender, and you go buy an attorney's actual labor, what are you doing? You're choosing between a pine box and a nice casket. But either way, you're going in the ground. It doesn't matter, period. And that's the thing I want people to see. Because in anything that you do in law, if you don't have the competency to do it, you're going to lose. Trust me, you are going to lose. And lawyers will never tell you what I just said. Trust me. That's how they keep their dime. That's how they keep their money. They're going to keep it. They're gonna, I have to deceive you. You know? Yeah, I can tell you that everything's going to work out fine. I can tell you that this is going to work out. But whenever the duties to his client conflict with those he owes as an officer of the court and administration of justice, the former must yield to the latter. Notice the word owe is very emphasized. Doesn't matter about you. I can play this game, and that's the thing. I want a lot of people on this channel to really understand that you better, sooner now than later, take responsibility of your legal obligations. You better learn quick. Now, you got people who brag about lawyers and, I spent this much and so forth and so on, but that means really you're only focusing on the non-competency that you really possess. But because movies and society really kind of place a direct emphasis on them and not your own proper standing and capacity to actually, facilitate your legal processes, then I get it. But the truth is, you need to be more accountable for your own legal duties. Anyone that wants to actually get this information from me, please contact me. Contact me by email in regards to that. And as this is something I have personally used myself, trust me, and I've made the eyebrows on most lawyers turn white, because it's one of those things that they don't even want you to really even know that they are, quote unquote, full of shit. Straight. Become your own power of attorney. In fact, take care of your own legal affairs. And if you don't know how to do that, contact me as well. Be responsible. Because according to the legal definition, if you don't know what a legal process is or how to manage the affairs, you're considered non-compos mentis. Meaning, you're, in layman's terms, fucking retarded. You don't really know what's going on. And that's perfect, because that's how law works. That's how anything works. In order for me to manipulate this, I have to keep you ignorant. That's not my design. My design is to inform you so you can get out of that shade of ignorance and actually come to the full knowledge of life. That's it. Simple. Like and subscribe if this is your first time. And lawyers, I know y'all mad. Peace. Love y'all.